the ultimate 7'4" center build and NBA 2K26 that I shoot almost 80% from the field in. That's completely just shooting over people, greening shots consistently. And out of every single one of my other builds, I shoot the highest on this one. This build right here, guys, is stoppable to contest. Everything's just pretty much open with this build. Stay tuned on this crazy build. Alright guys, I finally did it. I finally joined the 7'4" hype train and made the stretch big. Shout out to Joey2K. I got it from him. Couple of things I will say about this build. The one thing that really sucks about these 7'4"s is that they're literally a liability on defense. If you were to get on the twos with this build, somebody can literally score on you every play. Like, the defense is a struggle in this build. But I already used some of my cap breakers on my tier defense. Got it from 85 to 87. But here's some of the things about the build. 94 close shot, 76 driving layup, 73 driving dunk, 90 standing, which is contacts. It's pretty glitchy, I'm not gonna lie. 85 post control, 90 mid range. Guys, I can't even stress this to you enough. Mid ranges in this game is the most OP'est thing I've ever seen. Especially fading. It's almost like it's just free chicken, like literally free chicken. 89 3, 70 free throw. I'm not gonna lie, this 3-pointer on this 89 3-pointer on the 7'4" is like super overpowered. I mean, it's almost like you can shoot anything you want on this build and there's no contest or no penalty for it. 75 pass accuracy, throwing dots down the court, lasers. I mean, break starter with this build is just too glitchy. Ball control 65. This ball handle was the crazy thing is I don't have no ball handle, but sometimes when I move with this build with the ball, I'm so quick. Like, I get a quick burst and I don't have speed with ball or ball handle yet. 85 interior defense, 62 perimeter, 53 steal, 75 block, 65 offensive rebounding, 85 defensive, 62 speed, 47 agility. This is the big thing right here that makes the build kind of like unplayable in important situations. The 47 agility, that's the only thing about this build that makes it so bad sometimes. But 73 strength, 73 vertical. I mean, this build though is an absolute sniper. I'm gonna show you guys quickly the badges too and some of the takeovers that it comes with. I just made this build. This is actually my rebirth build, by the way. This is my rebirth 7'4" build that I made just to have fun with. This is a fun build, not build to be taken serious, but absolute fun build. And who knows, maybe you might want to grind it. As you can see, I use my +2 on the limitless range right here. I use my +2 on rebound chaser, so I have Hall of Fame rebound chaser, Hall of Fame limitless on the 7'4". And yeah, this build is glitchy. Like, I mean, Deadeye Gold is super underrated on this build as well. Just straight shooting over people's heads, free will. And I chose shooting for the build specialization. I already did this one. I haven't even been using this build that often. Like I said, I only have 13 3-point shots made, and I haven't even shot a single mid-range with this build yet. So that's how you know this build is fairly new. But I do plan on completing this and completing the other one, specialization, on my lockdown. So to some of the takeovers, I use Jet right now because it makes you faster. And this is one thing that I really like about this game. Takeovers aren't just for like scoring or defense or like, you know, things like that. You can actually use it on, like, get on your physicals and everything. And like this, once I get takeover, I feel way faster, way more alert, way more responsive. So that's one positive thing about this build. You can get this takeover right here, as you saw in the clips from the beginning with Jet. You start moving, really moving on them top builds. But let me know what you guys think about the build. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get right into the gameplay with this build so you can see it in action. Let's get it. Alright guys, we're back at the park. As you guys can see on your screen, I'm shooting almost 80% from the 3 on this stretch big build. Mind you, you can argue that I didn't play that many games, but you already can tell that I'm a pretty consistent shooter. Just to be at 80% anyway. Could have shot bad, but you know, I don't. Now, as you guys can see, I'm running 3s. The lineup we're running is a lockdown, a 6'3" guard, and my 7'4" center. And the object is for me to pick and pop. You gotta test the waters. I missed my first shot. You gotta test the waters when you shoot. Only way to really know what's open is by coming out here and just shooting the ball. But you see my boy hitting the 3. He get a steal. Second shot of the game, you know I'm not gonna miss that again. Or in general, I'm not gonna miss a shot like that. But you see me getting the green. And I will say though, the one thing that really makes this build worth making is the fact that you will get mostly every single rebound. Even if you're going to get someone that has a higher rebound than you, if you really know how to time your rebound to get position, you see me shooting right over him pretty much. Like he did jump, but that's already green, brother. But yeah, like the rebounding on these 7-4s is really good. I mean, not to mention the pin contest, because if you look at the ratings, you're thinking the ratings are trash. You see me coming up the court and just pulling. You would think that the ratings are low, but it's just because of how tall the player is. 2K gotta make it fair. But still, like, the build is really good offensive. Just on defense, it's really hard to really stay in front of someone and guard someone seriously with this build. But you see me just pulling, like once I got takeover, I just built up the confidence, got into a rhythm. I did start off slow, but I started off the game with a miss. But as long as you know the right jumper, you will not miss if you decide to make the 7'4". Now drop a like on the video. 100 likes, I'll drop the best jump shot for 7'4s. I have a custom that is literally chicken. That I use the same upper release on all my builds, but you know you have to use different bases. Give me pulling. But that's pretty much it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. It's been your boy llStumpy. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.